Hello Libra, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. My goodness, what do we have? Cup, Prince, Pisces, Chariot is coming in. Wow. Okay, so there's some unexpected offers coming through. I feel like you're really taking something on or developing something that could even be a passion project or something that is close to your heart. Now, there's a sense of something is developing in the heart area that is growing and building momentum. So being able to overcome some obstacles or some conflicts or just a sense of consolidation or things building. So could be a lot of creativity as well coming through with this. We have Cup 8, Neptune, Pisces. Lots of Pisces coming through for you, Libra. So, yeah, I mean, this is a Neptune and Pisces. There's a sense that something, you're ready to walk away from something that's not fulfilling you now. You're really ready to fill your cup full of love and step into something deeply fulfilling. Wow. Okay. So, Libra, this reading is a general reading, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know all your placements, it's great to watch all three to get a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And if this reading does really resonate, then there is an extended reading. So the link for that will be in the description box below. So what else is coming out for you? I feel like this is the right card. Pentacle 9, Saturn, Virgo, but they also want... okay. Let's pull it all out for you today, Libra, okay? So we've got Pentacle 9, Saturn, Virgo. Beautiful. We are in Virgo season, so this is where you're doing something right. You're getting on top of an energy, feeling more independent, feeling free, and there might be a very good plan attached to this as well. We have Sword 5, Uranus, Aquarius. You could have changed your mind about something or someone. We have Sword, Ace, Air. I want to actually say it's reversed, so it could have been there was a lack of clarity around that. And Sword, Prince, Gemini, Chariot reversed as well. I think there's some ideas or some people or something to do that was inside an idea that was inside your mind. You're realizing it's no longer a good idea anymore. You're giving up on it, or you're just saying, no, that's not right. So, yeah, I'll put that to the side because I feel like you've kind of put something to the side and moved on, and your focus is elsewhere. You're really realizing that that was an idea in your head and it wasn't really what aligned with your heart. And so now it's like, actually your heart is coming in stronger here, and it's actually feeling much, or something is grounded. An idea is grounding in, or an energy is grounding in more, rather than this fly-by-night idea that you tried, didn't feel right, move on. So yeah, interesting energy coming through for you here, Libra. I just want to move that so I can see that, the Cup 8. So, but it feels good. It feels like you're on the right track. It felt like you just diverted and went slightly sideways for a little bit, went down that path, explore that. It was kind of interesting at the time, seemed good at the time. And for whatever reason, either there's been a stop or the path is just whatever. It's just like, don't go down there anymore. 6 of Pentacles crossed by the 5 of Wands. King of Swords. So you got your future on your mind. Aquarius energy coming through. This King of Swords is like, no, that was not right for you. So there's a part of you that just knew when you're looking at your future, that's not where you wanted to go. 9 of Cups, beautiful. So moving from the 8 to the 9, deep down things are lining up for you and aligning on a heart level, which brings deep fulfillment. And that's what that 9 of Cups is. Justice, here you are. That's the card of Libra. In the recent past, you've come back to yourself. Come back to yourself, snap out of it and come back to who you are. And that's kind of what it feels like it happened, is something you came back and this could be a contract as well with the Justice energy, but you renegotiated contract. There's celebration around that. So coming up in the near future, that's fantastic. Definitely was the right decision. Definitely was the right decision. And yeah, your head is clear. I think that it's cutting the ties or cutting the cord with something is really positive. Wheel of Fortune. So things are shifting and changing within you. So it's kind of like everything was kind of moving anyway. that was never when that idea came in or that path came in this state of flux and transition, it was never going to quite land anyway. It's kind of like Uranus was like going, no, this isn't, don't stay somewhere for too long or stay with this energy for too long. We're shifting and moving and changing, because there's a big shift and change inside of you, and that might be that you were shown the wrong path in order to see very clearly and deeply inside of you what the right path is. And that's where there's this deep internal shift and change that is happening, the Eight of Wands. So there may have been some kind of news and communication that precipitated this, that around a contract as well. So that's kind of interesting. The Page of Pentacles, and as the outcome, the Seven of Cups, things open up. There's a lot of choice, and there's a sense of having to let something go. There could be some sadness and disappointment around that, a little bit of stress around giving something up. But then we have the rebirth, the sense that realizing it was necessary to let that go. And at the base, we have the Three of Swords. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like something has, and I want to pull another card with the Hierophant here next to the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. Moving to calmer waters, you're moving away from a situation that was actually hurting you on a heart level. So, you know, if we look at the situation, we have the Six of Pentacles crossed by the Five of Wands. This is feeling like something was unfair, perhaps in a work or a relationship, where it felt like someone was getting more than the other. And that did not feel right. That did not feel fair. And it's right next to the Justice card, which I know is this sense of almost outrage or just anger, being upset, because we're seeing this Three of Swords here, that something just was not handled equally or handled right. And so it is crossed by this Five of Wands. There's conflict around this. It could be around, you know, in a workplace, there's some sort of, yeah, perhaps there is some sort of internal conflict around this, or it feels like because that's the only card that's showing the conflict. So there is the need for balance within a conflicted situation. And that's why the King of Swords is coming in, and he just kind of, with him and the Justice energy, there's this coolness. There could have been someone that made a decision or about a contract or a decision that was handed down that was very rational, very detached, very cool. There was no emotion around it. And perhaps even that was what was hurt. What hurt you is it was quite transactional, and it was very much like, don't you, there's something that it doesn't feel fair, it doesn't feel right, don't you value me, or I don't understand. So there's a little bit of sense of someone's being quite cool in this situation here with this King of Swords. Now, I also think that inside, this kind of has triggered something inside of you, for some of you, that it has been seen necessary to cut the cord. Someone cut the cord, and I feel like it set off this catalyst of connecting you to your higher truth, to the truth of who you are. Because if something wasn't right, then this is actually a good and a positive shift and change, because at the base we have the Nine of Cups, and I feel like you're making some good decisions here with this King of Swords in your conscious mind. The need to detach, the need to cut the ties, like I said, and the need to be really rational. So it's kind of like if someone's been like that with you, it's like, well, I can be like that too. And I see that this is how I need to be in my world, and see very clearly this is not an emotional decision. This is purely what is best for me. So, and ultimately at the base, we have the Nine of Cups. And I think as soon as what I'm being shown is as soon as that cord or that energy is detached or that cut is tied, I'm just getting the boom, 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 boom. The Nine Cups, things start lining up for you. So, which is going to make you really happy. So, ultimately, at the end of the day, yeah, you need to listen to what your heart is saying here about this, because it is going to be guiding you in the right direction. And, you know, in the recent past, we do have the Justice card, which we've talked about the fact this is you, Libra. This is you, but it's also, it could be some kind of judgment or some kind of news that was handed down around like I said, it's transactional. It's around a contract. It can be cold. It could be a new this could actually be a new contract coming in as well for some of you. But because it's next to the Eight of Cups walking away, it does feel like you've walked away from something contractual, whether it is actually a soul contract or whether it is something that you said that kind of this energy over here that you've kind of put to the side or decided that wasn't a good idea. You've kind of decided, no, I've nulled that contract, whatever that was. And so ready to step into a new contract. Whenever an old contract is nulled, opens the door for something new to come in. And this contract is with yourself, honoring yourself. So that it just feels like something perhaps official happened, or some sort of very direct communication occurred that just precipitated this quite cool cut off and shut down kind of energy that has occurred here. And yeah, whilst it's better for you, it still, can trigger some emotions within you. So we have the Three of Cups here in the near future, and this is celebration and joy, social occasions, feeling a bit more carefree, feeling a little bit more independent, just enjoying yourself a little bit. So yeah, I feel like, this was really good for you to let this go, whatever this was. And we have this is you, the Wheel of Fortune. It might be that like I said, you're changing. The Wheel of Fortune brings change, but also it might be that this path, this thing that you're developing that could be a skill, a uniqueness to you. It could actually be a relationship. It's something, a direction of your heart, something you're trying to develop here that you're going to actually really love and connect to. This could actually make you some money. And I feel like this is something that might be on your mind with this, is heading it in that direction. Or it could be, or if it's not about money or finances, it's just a big shift and change for you, which feels right. So we have, energy surrounding you, the Eight of Wands. So this can come in quite quickly. It can be a quite speedy new direction or shift or change. And like I said, the communication has come in loud and clear, whether this is communication from somebody else or whether this is communication from your soul to you or from your gut or from your head. Either way, you've got the message. And it could be news coming in as well. So hopes and fears, you're wanting this new opportunity. You wanting to get excited about something new, to really develop this and to bring in more financial independence and freedom. So I feel like that's kind of where you were heading. The universe didn't want you too tied down with that other energy. And this is where, there might be a little moment of, what have I done? Freak out. Where am I going? Where am I heading? Or that people are really sad about you, like deciding to say no to something or changing your mind. But there's a lot of options that are opening up, and there's a lot of things that are being cleared out. So it might be, if you actually decide to, this could be the energy of leaving a job, clearing a desk out. It's a lot of karmic energy clearing out where you've kind of agreed to something and said yes to something. It could be a people-pleasing kind of energy, but it hasn't actually been right for you. So I feel like you are cleaning out and clearing out a lot of anxiety around that. And again, there's news, there's an announcement, there's communication coming in that is going to bring this rebirth energy. So I feel like you land on your feet. A lot of things open up, but it just is that moment of processing the change of direction and letting the dust settle. And when it settles, it's like, take a deep breath. Suddenly things are looking so much better and you get to start again. So yeah, at the base we have the Three of Swords with the Hierophant. Is the energy that you detached from or changed your mind about, or however it's occurred to you. I feel like just the tie got cut. It was not good for your soul. You can see that Three of Swords next to the Hierophant. It wasn't ever something that you were going to be able to commit to. It really wasn't. And seeing that clearly now is the best thing, because otherwise could have gone down a longer path with it. So it feels like feels like you're on the right track now, Libra. And so let's see what we've got here. again, because you're crowned by the King of Swords, which is an Aquarian energy, is ruled by Uranus. And also, it just gets this feeling that Uranus just kind of moved you to a better place. Let's see, what have we got? It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Hilarious. So it says, I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to grow and change. And we're seeing that here, willing to grow and change. And so, yeah, it is a thought, and you've changed it, and it's positive. It's been really good, and it's had a huge impact. Anyway, we change our mind, we change our thoughts all the time, but this is a significant one. This is something that really brings you back into focus, brings you back into the present, brings you back into thinking, okay, what's right for my future? So I think that that's actually really good. What do we have here? Oh, beautiful. Pegasus flying close to the sun. Beautiful. The flying horse. Wow. And horses are all about the direction you're going in. So it's time to fly. It's time for something to really lift and take off. And I feel like if you were in that old energy, that old thought pattern, however that, or whatever that connection was, it would have, like what they're showing me, it's like a heavy weight against a hot air balloon. It would have weighed you down, and you needed the freedom to be able to really lift off. And not only are you overcoming obstacles, you're flying above them. So, wow, something's really about to take off. It's really amazing. Closer to like the sun representing you, who you truly are. And I want to put it right next to this justice energy. Time for you to shine in the world as well. Let that beautiful heart of yours shine and follow that direction. Really trust, take a chance on yourself, have faith, believe, and listen to what those messages that you're getting, and hold true to that, because that part of this that's being cleansed out is where you didn't, and where you kind of allowed yourself to be influenced by somebody else and didn't honor what was right for you. So yeah, fantastic, beautiful. I love where this is headed, Libra. Absolutely amazing reading. So yeah, let's take it over to the extended now. I'm going to see what's coming in. What are we celebrating? What is coming in with this rebirth energy? So that's, what does the judgment bringing in? What is this second chance? Where is this going? Something's taking off. So let's see what this is. So that's all in the extended. It's exciting. We'll also just ask what else you need to know intuitively about this time. But I just get this ascension of your energy going zoop and rising in vibration. Wow. And you're just going, whoa. And it feels really inspired. It feels joyful. It's exciting, Libra. Wow. Where it kind of felt like meh before, it's like, whoa, okay, let's go. So, gosh, it's so exciting. So, we're talking about the extended reading. So we'll also focus in on career, money, love, and relationships, pull some cards specifically for that and focus in on those three areas, as well as looking just at the near future and the future beyond with the rebirth energy. So that's all in the extended. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin it to the comments as well. Love it if you come over for that. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Libra, this is exciting times, very exciting times for you. This is the moment you've been waiting for. So, wow. It's a culmination energy. I'm excited. I want to clap. So this is it. Thanks so much, Libra. Wow, I'm excited now. So I'm going to head over to the extended. Look forward to see you if you're coming over. But this is where we're leaving each other. Thanks so much. I'm really, really excited for you. And if you like this content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment and share.